So I have for the first time in my life... How the fuck did we make that? I have for the first time in my life read how to play this video game. Oh shit, I forgot to cancel those bots. They're still churning out bots. So, turns out, when Donitz and Mason arrive at this ship, what we have to do is enable, start the ship button. However, as it stands right now, the ship reactor is 69%, which is the number of sex, but also means that it's hibernating, apparently, so we need to repair that first. When we press this button, apparently what will happen is we will get something like 5 days, something like that, 3 days, where loads of raids will come. It's basically survival mode, right? Loads of raids will come. If we survive, we can get in the ship and fly away. But, and this is a big but, I don't think, with just Donitz and Mason, and 2 big old fellas, we can defend this place significantly. Where are their mounts? Where do they go? Oh, they're down there. What are those things? Look, I'm getting distracted. I don't think with just these 2 boys, we could defend this ship adequately. So what I'm thinking is we do the following thing. We go to our research tree, we type in pod, and we go transport pod. Can you tell what I'm about to do? Do you know what is about to happen? What we're going to do is launch the whole squad. I was foolish. I thought we'd leave them behind. We will leave Tay in charge of the sushi restaurant. We will leave the robots in charge of GeneCorp. It can be a robot-only corp full of robot people, and everyone else can come. I feel like everyone else should be allowed to join us on this expedition. Donitz and Mason, they've scouted out, they sent back a message, and that message was, Jesus Christ, we can't do this alone, please, for the love of God, send all the help you've got. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so first things first then, what I'm going to have to do before we do anything else is go to Nick and Sidini and make sure that research is their priority, which it very clearly is not. So let's go ahead and let these boys go back to being full-blown research boys, and then, when the transport pods are done, build a shit ton of transport pods. We can build it in this area and actually uncover the roof, or even like build it between here and the, dead body there. Build it between here and Hotel Donitz, and just launch them over. You know, in fact, you know, I think building it actually in, like, this area and removing the roof a little bit probably wouldn't hurt. I'm going to do that. I'm going to build, like, a little staging zone. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we can survive survival mode. Well, with Grentley Grimble, the unstoppable actual, like, if Donitz was the T600, this one's like the T1000, which I think was the liquid metal one. I don't remember. I haven't watched Terminator in about 20 years. So, let's do it. Let's build a staging zone. Honestly, this prison actually just massively in the way, so this can go for a start. Sorry, Carrie, I actually completely forgot you were even a human being that we had in the colony. Oh, she's without a pelvis. Would you like to stay at my hotel? Yeah, absolutely, of course you would. Why wouldn't you? It's a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Right, in that case, everyone, you are free to leave. And leave is exactly what everyone is gonna do. Right, get rid of this shit. Oh my god, there's still farmland under here. Oh, Christ. Not only are they completely crippled, but the roof just collapsed in on them as well. That's so brutal. I love it. Right, okay, so that's already hooked up through there, so we actually don't need to connect any of these up. Oh, also worth pointing out, on the subject of things I didn't connect up, remember when we spent about 4 episodes building a plasma fusion reactor? Yeah, it's not actually hooked up to the grid. One of you pointed that out in the comments, and I felt very, very foolish. So I'm actually going to go ahead and hook up all the sides on that one, and again make it nice, look nice and symmetrical there as well, because I can't stand this whole distinct lack of symmetry we've got going on. No, I said get rid of that. I think I might have just removed the power conduit instead. Right, there we go. Now in here, I might also build some batteries and things. I don't think it's necessary, honestly. I think the robots have got more than enough power, and we're going to leave robots in charge of GeneCorp, because I feel who knows how genetics and organisms, meat bags, work better than Tay AI and her many, many robot friends, including SushiBot. I think SushiBot deserves his time in the spotlight. Right, what have we got here? Pave tiles. Just fucking pave over all this for me. Alchemia, go ahead and take him to bed. Take him to the hotel. That's where you will spend eternity as my special esteemed guest. I'm sure the other guests won't mind. Who's in room 3? 4. Probably be room 4. Who's in room 4? Donitz. We don't talk about room 4. The cursed room, as we know it. They just open it. It's like this decrepit, pelvis-less, mangled... I imagine it'd be like Alien 4, where Ripley's, like, finds that room of her own clones, and then she finds one that's like, kill me. That's basically Minla Carey right now. Crushed by a roof, without a pelvis, so she can't move at all. Oh, man. We actually just finished the fucking sushi restaurant. Well, it's nice to get that in before we leave, I guess. Alright, so finally what we want is some seats, some dining chairs for my lovely restaurant. I'm not leaving until this place is finished, god damn it. So, what do we need to launch over there? Honestly, not a lot. Oh, you know what we could do? We could minify. We can uninstall and minify one of the advanced nuclear power plants and launch that over in a drop pod. That's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever said in my whole life, but it would actually work, which is the worst part. We could actually leave a couple of people over here to stockpile resources that we can use to build turrets and traps and gun emplacements, things like that. We've got to make sure everyone's got the best weapons and gear possible, so we've even got like all this nano armor, which people will need. Oh my god, we've got so much nano armor. We actually have so much nano armor. Right, okay. Let's get... So Gruntly Grimble. Was it Gruntly Grimble, the ridiculous bionic man? Let's check his health tab here. It absolutely was. So Gruntly Grimble I'm going to equip with the best armor we've got in the colony right now. So that's going to be... We've got Chilling Nanosuit, Spiked Nanosuit, or we've got the option of... We've got Flexing Nanosuit, Small Nanosuit. That doesn't seem appropriate. Right, we go for the Spiked Nanosuit. Then we need a helmet as well. Swift Nanosuit helmet makes him move faster. There's a... Yeah, let's put the Flex one on instead. What's this one? Possibility. I need to know what all of these like enchantments do. Extra hit points, melee damage per second. That's a bit pointless. We've got this one, sturdy, gives him bonuses. Infinity. The Infinity Helm. It only does, unfortunately. Oh, hang on. Gives him extra move speed as well. Fuck it. There you go, Gruntly Grimble. You can have all this shit, my friend. Seeing as he already moves at the speed of light anyway, I don't mind him wearing this incredibly heavy armor. Alright, there we go. You might as well put on your reactive suit as well, which protects him from even more bullets. Hey, actually wear that, though. Didn't put it on, just took the old one off. Hey, there we go. Gruntly Grimble is equipped. Alchemia, you definitely deserve some other good armor, and I'll just equip people in order. Obviously, like fucking Dave is going to have to drop that, because Dave can't go into combat, so Dave can just cower on the spaceship, because he's shit and useless, and I hate him. When will we be churning out anti-matrix, anti-logic robotic matrices? Because I've added Omnibots onto the thing. Why have I been making those? Is that for the tier 5 robots you need them? Oh, I guess that's why. We'll make some Omnibots anyway and just have those guys running the colony, because they can do fucking everything, eh? So why the hell not? I imagine they'll immediately start work on that too. We'll go ahead and install these other bots that we've just been building randomly as well. This is pretty nuts. We feel like it's such a ridiculously overpowered colony at this stage. I hope the Omnibots can mine. Because if the Omnibots can mine, this place can literally never run out of resources, because they can just keep mining forever, eh? Pretty ridiculous. Right, let's get everyone outfit like I said we would. Just in case you guys saw a bunch of Omnibots running around and were like, how the hell did he get those? Just thought I'd leave this a little bit in. Oof. Wow. Okay. I barely had time to equip everyone there, but it's kind of convenient timing that they're doing this after we've got everybody equipped with the brand new armor. So let's hopefully see them go through this kill box here. Jesus. Okay. Right. The fucking Black Hive. Okay. I didn't actually get time to change the guns over, though. Quickly come and grab APB rifles. Quickly come and grab APB rifles. Well, we've got enough to go around. I actually think we probably got enough for the whole colony here. So you've... shit, no we don't. No, we really don't, do we? We do have these MRG-1 rifles, which are basically like really, really long-range railguns. Those might also do the trick. Like, I think of them as upgraded charge rifles. Let's pull everyone home. To start off with, let's bring everyone back. Donitz and Mason are basically just struggling to live over here. I've built them a little bit of a bedroom, a little bit of a colony here. Mason has malaria. Donitz is freaking out. We basically just got to get these boys up on their feet as soon as possible. Jesus. Okay, that's a lot of them. And I assume they are going to go through the kill box, aren't they? Yeah, that's good. Right, nothing to worry about then. Oh shit, they've got a ranged attack. Goodbye, guests of Hotel. Oh, Jesus, they're getting absolutely destroyed. The hauling bots. Every time I forget the fucking hauling bots. Go home. There you go. Piss off. Right, we should be good then. Okay, so all the guests of Hotel Donitz have been absolutely wiped out. Did I not say... Oh shit, his base station is up there. You know what? Fair enough. Let's just wait. Yeah, he's going to get absolutely destroyed, and there's nothing I'm going to do about that. Yeah, no, I can't unfortunately restrict him to a particular area. Well, I mean, we could. I suppose we could say robots only stay within GeneCorp. The issue is, I think, because I've tried to set him to disable... Oh, no, he will come back. Okay, that's pretty great. I thought because I'd set him to disable, he needed to go back no matter what. Okay. Godspeed, gentlemen. Jesus Christ. Okay, Dave, I mean, you're just basically wearing armor, keeping it warm for Donitz and Mason. Yeah, okay, we get it. They're dead. Who cares? Galileo, get over here. Tay, Get incapable of violent. Of course you are. Fucking Tay. Just a simple restaurant management, sir. Right, you've got the gun complex. Basically, everybody either without a gun or with a low-tier gun can man the gun complexes. Everyone with the APB rifles, get up front and personal. Well, shit, can we not stand on top of chunks? Oh, man, that's bad. I actually never knew that was the case. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. Chode Smirtley, go and swap with Galileo, because he has a gun, whereas you actually don't, so let's do that. Alright. Holy shit. Let them come. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be absolutely fine. So we started to take some damage to the beta poly walls. Not even much of an issue at all there. You boys need to get closer. They can't even hit them from where they are now. There we go. That's going to help speed things up. Right, get the boys with the APB rifles up front there. Who else has an APB rifle? No one, because I think just they couldn't swap them out in time, could they? No. Oh, man, that's such a shame. All right, Galileo, you might as well come over here then, at least hit something. Same with you, Grantley Grimble. They are going to be down that middle point. There we go. The walls are holding. Hey, that's pretty good. That was sort of the worst part of raids, right? Was the fact that the walls had to be rebuilt after every single time. Right, let's start on speed 2, because this is going to take fucking hours otherwise. Here we go. Yes, good. Oh, you know what? This is fine. This is easy. Oh, man. I kind of feel a bit bad for them in a weird way. Jesus Christ, those thrombones are absurd. Like, it's just the explosion. Jesus. Actually's in a daze. Well, that's fine. Understandable. Another one of our hauling bots there. I don't know if you noticed it. Basically went to try and recharge and got itself killed. Why is the power down? I mean, we're missing power there. Oh, because that was hooked up via the prison. I see. Right, it doesn't matter too much. It's just some auto door, so I don't care too much about that. Yeah, no, this is going to be easy. I don't know what I was concerned about. Let's put the speed up even more, because it really doesn't matter by the looks of it. I think we've got this one in the bag. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're done, so I can go and pay attention to the people who matter. Right, there we go. Done. Hey, good raid, team. Really, really well done. Just very straightforward, very easy there. If you want to go ahead and... Oh, shit, there's a couple of survivors. Oh, God. I thought we were over, but we are not over. Chode, are you seriously hand-to-hand in this, dude? Get over here. Chode, fucking run, dude. Run. Smirtley. Chode Smirtley's about to die. No, he's fine. Good God. Even with his power armor, he's still fucking hopeless. All right. Nice. Who died? Who? Who? I thought we'd lost Donitz then. Oh, sorry, Mason, because I know he's got malaria. Is he going to be alright, though? 39% immunity. Okay, yeah, no, I thought we'd lost Mason then, but it's actually just some random fucker who you and I don't care about. Alright, Mason, are you okay? Sorry, Donitz, are you okay? What's wrong with you? Psychotic wandering? Yeah, he'll snap out of that in no time. Probably because of the whole, you know, journey with absolutely fucking nothing going on. Insulted times 8, because Mason went on a mental breakdown. Right, how long does that last? 1.3 days, seriously? I can't believe it stacks that much. Oh no, Teresa has died. Again, couldn't really give less of a shit. Sweet Jesus. The Master Brain! I don't have a Persona core, so we're never going to be able to see it before the end of the series, but holy shit, this thing provides 1,000 booster research speed. Seriously, but produces what exactly? Produces heat quickly? Who's the fuck about that? I'll just build it outdoors. Or I'll build it in this area. Holy shit, look at that thing, it's absurd. I kind of want to put it here. Like, domineering behind our research station here. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Produces heat quickly. Oh no. Holy shit, look at that. We found a Persona core. It was under the floorboards all this time. Right. Okay, well that explains where it went. Yeah, there's me thinking we built into that AI manager and then it... Whoops. And then it got destroyed. Well, speaking of which. Nice. Okay, I want to see what this fucking thing does then. It seems a little bit ridiculous and I kind of want to see it before we finish the campaign, but that's going to be disgusting. So, now then. Let's start work on the drop pods and send Donitz the help he needs. I don't even know if they've got enough, been placed under roof. Alright, no, that would make sense, eh? I don't even know if they've got enough distance to get to where we need them to go. But, you know what? It's worth a goddamn go, I'd say. Right, let's get rid of all this shit. Get out of here, roof. We don't need you anymore. It's 2018. Roofs are so last year. 2019. Jesus, what year is it? Right, now I need to probably show roof area and then also get our pod launcher. Oh, right, yeah, because, no, they have to actually take apart the roof first. Okay, apparently we've already got... This is pod launching. Alright, where are they? Pod launcher. Just fitting as many as we can. Just really, really cram them in. We got a lot of people to send off into, off onto the other side of the map. How many people have we actually got? So 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, so That's actually all we need. And then obviously resources as well, so I'll build a couple of others for launching some resources over there. Hey, you know what? Remember when I said get rid of this roof because it's last year? Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Actually, I lied to you all. Okay. This is going to give us the keys to the kingdom. Is it worth turning it on now? Because if it's going to take that long, it might be worth, you know, enabling the whole the ship so it's like warming up, ready to go. But again, I don't really know how it works. Right, let's build a stockpile before I do absolutely anything else. So zone and stockpile. Man, it's a whole new game. It's a whole new game. It's the world's shittiest stockpile, but it's the best I'm going to do right now. Okay, turn these goddamn roofs off. Right, they never expected us coming. Thank you, Omnibot, for quickly throwing together 1 million drop pods, or like 12. Okay, drop pod. Here we go. Right, transport pods. Just cramming them all in. Now, we need chem fuel, don't we? But, fortunately, we've got the infinite chem fuel factory, which has probably produced enough to fuel at least half of a drop pod. But we could just refine the shit ton anyway. How much do we have? Yeah, oh, wow, we've got like 1,400. Jesus, okay, I didn't realize we had that much. Turn the refineries back on. Oh my god, we've got 2 more Omnibots as well. Slow down. This is kind of ridiculous at this point. Hey, I mean, we don't have to worry about things being refined quickly, eh? Right, activate, seeing as we've got one person do just about every job in the colony. Especially if I go like this as well. Fuck the magnetic coils. We don't need so many. And, get rid of the builds from these things as well. It's just completely unnecessary. We don't need this many people stone cutting. It's kind of absurd. Alright, there we go. And that's going to give us many more people to do many more things, such as refining. Speaking of which, chem fuel from wood, organics, fossil fuels, chem fuel, bamboo, do forever, do forever, do forever, do forever. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it until we can't do it anymore. I'm going to do that with the other one as well. Because right now, all we want is chem fuel just to launch all of our resources. We're launching a whole nuclear power plant. I feel like we need a lot of fuel. And then when they're done with it, I'll just suspend it all. And hopefully, who can do this? Can the crafting bots do this? Oh, they can. God, the shitty crafting bots can do it as well. Alright, there we go. That's that problem solved. Next up is getting the ship fueled as much as possible. So, basically fuel them to the maximum. And let's see if we can actually launch them. How do I do it? How do I do it, though? Pod now has no fuel. Alright, well, let's wait for them to fuel up, and then I'll see if I can work out how the hell these things work. So let's say we want to launch, we don't quite yet, but quite largely with, oh my god, that's 5 out of, wait, so does the mass depend on, so the distance, is that how far based on mass? So if we have a very, very heavy pod, oh my god, we can't even launch certain animals, like the Mechathromo can't be launched, it's way too heavy, 700 kilograms, that's kind of understandable though. So yeah, so like I was saying, if we get this up to the maximum weight, will we then... So select launch group. Right, here we go. Now I want to see how far we can actually launch this boy. Oh fuck, that's nowhere near far enough. Oh, it doesn't even get us over the mountains. Oh shit, what the fuck am I going to do now then? Let's think about this. We could, this is going to sound weird, we could set up another launching station, right? Because it's definitely within 2. So if we launch them like here, form caravan, yeah, launch them like here. Set up a second base with just launch pods, and then launch them over to the next stop. So actually, we kind of want to go like down here as far as we can, so it's as close to the turret. Close to the turret, it's close to the ship. So we'll do like this one. Wherever quite largely lands, we're going to set up a new base there. Or we'll send him a bunch of resources to go set that shit up. There we go, he's landed. Hello. Settle. There we go. Alright, and this could be another launching point. Holy shit, is this going to be a 3-part final? I really didn't think this through, did I? Next time I say final, don't let me ever say final again. Yeah, this'll do. This is nice. Got a little bit of an area to actually launch it in, but I'll do it in the middle of the map, because I assume that's where all the resources are going to drop. Right, so here we want to go, drop pod, where is it? G pod launcher. Right, here we go. Now this is pod launching. Right, and we'll just get like a few of these. We don't need too many. All we need to do is have spare pods and... refueling stations. That's it. That's all we need in this area, right? So if we go ahead and get ourselves... Well, I should probably pack up some Omnibots and bring them over to this base then to constantly get us some wood. Let's go for... what is it? Misc refineries? Or is it production? I assume it's production, right? So we need some chem fuel refineries. But after that, we're basically good to go. Let's put a couple of these down. Alright, that'll do. And then we want a stockpile area for things like steel. Steel and chem fuel, I think, is basically all we need for this, right? And then we'll build a very quick structure around it as well. I will launch over some Omnibots in a second, so that quite literally isn't left to try and build this entire colony by himself. Build a little bit of a wall around it, but obviously we can't build a roof over it or anything like that. So we'll do a And one wall there, and then this can all be internal, so that things don't break. Now, we've got a couple of beds and shit like that as well. Then we go auto doors, or just regular wooden doors, I guess. Right, that can go there, and put one there as well. Get rid of these fucking things, and we're good. Right, so you boys need to launch over some robots. So let's go Omnibots, so recall that Omnibot, deactivate, Omnibot, deactivate, and we'll send 3 Omnibots over to where Quetzalcoatlus is. They can live there, as far as I'm concerned. Let's cancel this one, uninstall this one, and uninstall another one as well, because we've got more than enough power in this place. In fact, we could probably uninstall all the fucking things and launch them over to Donitz and Mason, so we've actually got a power plant over at their base as well. This is kind of ridiculous. This is cool, though. I'm really enjoying this aspect of Rimworld, because this is completely fresh to me, eh? Oh, wait, are these things not ridiculously heavy? Maybe we can't launch them. It would make sense if we couldn't launch a nuclear power plant in a drop pod. We could just launch over a shit ton of resources, because they weren't exactly expensive either. Right, load launch group. Send over nuclear power plant. If we can, I'm gonna laugh so fucking much. That's so ridiculous. No, we can't. 1,250 kilograms. What a shocker. We can send over the Omnibots, though, which is all that really matters. Omnibots. Oh, I need to uninstall them first, genius. All right. Let's go ahead and uninstall those then. So, uninstall Omnibot, and uninstall Omnibot. All right. Whenever you're ready. Anyone? Hey, there we go. Dave, right on cue. Nice. Okay. So let's send these Omnibots over to Quetzalcoatlus so that he can actually get back to us in this base for now. Omnibot, there we go. Can we load them all in one drop pod? That's pretty good. Do you want to send anything else over there? Steel, maybe? Chem fuel, maybe? Will chem fuel not just explode immediately? I don't particularly want to do that. Right, let's go, market by. Can we sort by name? How about we just sort alphabetical? That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, this hasn't helped at all. Sort by name? There we go. Alright, so we want steel. Where is steel? Steel. Right, send over as much steel as we can, basically. That'll do. And then we'll send over some chem fuel as well. Now, I imagine we'll need components for the launch stations, but I'm not entirely sure. Get those blasted over. And then that's basically our stop-off point between here and Donitz. And we want to basically work on sending everything over to Donitz and Mason. As long as we've got TAIs, as long as we've got Omnibots here to constantly make us fuel, to dig at the mines, things like that, we should be good to go. Alright, here you go, Quetzalcoatlus. Sorry to leave you by yourself for so long. Alright, just drop him here. Anywhere's good, really. Just send him over. Visitor? What is it? Some Omnibots? Okay, no, we're good. I wonder if these drop pods can fuck up and, like, everybody can die horribly. You're just basically left here with nothing to do, eh? Oh, I didn't let you build. Okay, sorry, that's kind of my mistake. It's kind of weird having to adjust their jobs depending on the map they landed. Alright, get these things set up. Now, we haven't got any power. I haven't really thought this through at all, have I? Get these set up as soon as possible. We get some power launched over next. So how do we want to power this base? It doesn't need much power. Maybe one of those, like, what does this need? Steel, plasteel, uranium components. Apparently we've already got 30 components here. Strongly disagree? Do we really? Okay, sure, whatever. Right, advanced nuclear plant, just go ahead and stick that, like, back here, then that's fine. Wherever's good, honestly. Get a wall around it just to keep away, like, raiders, that type of shit. And we are good to go. Obviously some batteries as well. Batteries definitely wouldn't hurt either. Let's go production. No, power. I'll never learn. I'll never ever learn how this game plays. Apparently we do have some components kicking around, though. Weird. Alright, so for now, though, let's focus on getting power set up before we do absolutely anything else. Whenever you're ready, pal. You might want to go ahead and set these up. I wonder if they can work, even though they haven't got any power. Do they need to be charged again, or are they still charged? Power need 100 watts. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's actually get a very, very small amount of power set up so that we can at least power the Omnibots so they can help out. Wind turbine needs 4 construction. You know what? If it's enough to power these boys, I'll be kind of surprised. You know what we could do? If I can place that in the right area, if we put it like here, we won't actually need to destroy many trees or anything like that. Alright, sweet. So power conduit, run that down. We're good. Hey, 10 out of 10. So in the next drop pod, I'm going to load up basically as many components and steel as we can send here. We'll also need to send some plasteel over to him, but for now it's just components and steel that we need. Components. No, there's nothing. Oh, Jesus, really? Fuck, why are we not making components? I need to really, really slim down the amount of jobs we've got going on right now, and we need to focus. We need to get rid of all that. Fuck the magnetic cores, fuck the matter fabricator. It's not relevant anymore. We've got one job, and that's get off this goddamn planet. Might have been easier in hindsight. Shog off meat, really. Might have been easier in hindsight to build our own spaceship. Just a thought. Would have been a lot easier than trying to blast the components over, but again, I've never done this this victory condition, so it'd be kind of cool. Right, send the steel. Send as much steel as we've got. Do we have any steel? steel. Yes, we do. Alright, send us much. It's 300 per pod. So, wait, isn't a pod to build like fucking 60 steel? Okay, no, that's absolutely fine. As long as we're not spending more money launching pods than we are actually... I suppose it is sending it over to the map, so it's like the cost of doing business, really. Fuck this nonsense. Should keep it in alphabetical. Jesus, Lisa, you're tearing me apart. Right, where is... I need to find out this regular list, because I don't want to set it up every single time. Right, steel, send it. Right, so we know it's like a quarter of the way down the list here. Send it over. Load pods, items. Now I have... Don't worry about it. I have set them on the work tab. I have set them the job to load things. I still can't find it. Right, there we go. Alright, so that's going to send over 900 lots of steel. I have set that quite high priority as well. I think what we need to do then is we need to say, hey, no more of this shit. We don't need it. Hey, get rid of these fucking things as well. Stone cutting, that's a thing of the past. So, I'm just going to... Shall I uninstall it? Well, we'll leave it here just in case we need it in the future. But except that's never going to happen, is it? I don't want to dismantle GeneCorp. It will live on without us. The robots can run it. But I do want them working on components, that type of thing, rather than... Apparently we have shit tons of components, game. Can you not send components in drop pods, or did I just completely miss it? Hang on. Items. Sort by name. Sort by name. Components. Components. Was it just genuinely right there and I'm a fucking idiot? Is this what I'm hearing right now? 757. With this one then, seeing as it's not full yet, we should also send... cancel. Can we also load some plasteel into that as well? Right. Alright, there was no plasteel, so I've sent them some components there instead. So this is launch group. Next in launch group. How do I set up launch group? Initiates. Oh, can I just pick multiple ones then? Will that do it? Loading in progress, ready for launch. Loading in progress. Alright, Quiche, how you doing? Are you working on the windmill? That's incredible. Skill too low? Oh fuck. We're gonna have to send a builder over as well. God damn, you're useless. Okay, who's a good builder? Literally anybody with Dave. You are so terrible, Dave. Welcome to building the other colony up. Get on one of these pods. Load Dave. Should we send Dave with something else as well? Dave and steel. Alright, here you go, pal. Some backup for you in the form of Dave. I know it's not exactly what you wanted, but it's better than nothing, eh? Here we go. Right, Dave is here. And I also sent a mobile AI as well, because I figured that is probably better than absolutely nothing as well, seeing as those things only need recharging, but they can at least work without power, if that makes sense. They don't need to constantly recharge. They start with a little bit of charge, might be the best way to describe it. Bills, activate. Oh my god, we need fucking plasteel and gold for it. Right, okay. Construct the wind turbine. Hey, construct the wind turbine. Let's get this done. Quill, actually, come and finish off these power conduits as well. Let's get these Omnibots online so we can actually start it. Some of the... Oh, so we lost some components. Oh, fuck, are they building more robots? I swear to God, you guys. I swear to God. Right, no more robots. We don't need any more. Hey, we've got enough robots to last the colony. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of serious, like, tidying up between episodes, aren't I? Going basically through the benches here, making sure everything's where it needs to be. Making sure we're not doing fucking stone cutting or anything like that either. It doesn't matter. All we need, chem fuel components being blasted over through Donitz and Mason. Thank you all for watching. I feel like I've overran massively, haven't I, this time around? But, again, it's these final few episodes, so I need it to be, on point. Oh, actually didn't. If you have any advice for this episode, please, for the love of God, let me know, because I've never done anything like this before in Rimworld. Like I said, but last time I properly played Rimworld, none of this was in the game. So this is all me learning for these last few episodes. I might have to go back to the traditional naming scheme rather than Final and Final Part 2. I'll sort that out in post. But, well, before you guys even know that, I'll probably have sorted it out. Thank you all for watching. I want to give a shout out to the following people for making this series possible in the first place, including Big Dick Timmy, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Lolrus, Heydog, Sedini, Necrophilin, Asuna Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, Crosis, I'm the Lizard King, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Pelvis Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired T, Orcswolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape, and Jackson Whitman. For their support in the insane levels on Patreon. Thank you for making this series possible. I hope you guys are still enjoying the series and hope you're excited for the next series as well. That being said, if you've got any mod suggestions for a medieval fantasy Rimworld based scenario, send me them. Send me them over Discord. Send me them, links in below if you're not part of the public Discord. Send me them over YouTube comments. Send me however the hell you want, and I will take a look at that and make a mod pack accordingly.